It's the Rundown Thursday afternoon, brought to you by SeatGeek. Fights is going to be in the building tonight for the Patriots game.
Thanks
because of SeatGeek. That's what they do. You want to go to a big event last minute, they got you covered. It could be a sporting event, could be a concert, could be a comedian, could be some fancy bougie theater. Whatever it is, you want to get in there, they got you covered. Every ticket that you buy on the SeatGeek app is 100% guaranteed, no fraudulent tickets. And everything is going to be the best price possible because what it does is takes all the available tickets on the secondary market and puts it into an easy-to-read chart where you can see the price of every single individual seat and what the seller is charging. So you know whether they're jacking you up, they know whether you're getting a good buy, whether it's the first seat, whether it's the last seat, you know you're going to get the best price available. Download the free SeatGeek app, go to settings, add a promo code, enter the code RUNDOWN, and get $10 off your first purchase. What are you smiling at, you fucking weasel?
Fuck Pete. Fuck Pete.
I hate you,
Fuck
man.
Pete. Fuck Pete. Pete, you're such a fucking loser. I actually kind of like Sean. Sean's okay.
All right, that's the rundown.
Okay.
Hey, what's up, guys? I just had like this many fruit snacks waiting for the rundown to start.
You were resting them on your belly.
Yeah,
like
and I like actually
Jabba
do
the
feel a
Hutt
little
over here.
sick. I did eat too many fruit snacks. I am a little child who, like, ooh, if I could do anything today, I'd eat all the fruit snacks in the world.
Dude,
and then I got to like pack 8.
Radio room. I can't imagine it's usually that disgusting when left. When it's just like, you guys. We had, I mean, there were 6 packs of Haribo gummies, 100 packs of those, Cheez-Its.
Dip everywhere.
Dip everywhere.
Dan quit dip for 3 days.
Sure. I could use a little support every now and then. Yesterday, you told me that I'm going to get in such crippling gambling debt that I'm going to be arrested by the FBI, like Craig Carton. Today, you laughed in my face when I said I was trying to quit dip. I'm trying to better myself, and you were just sitting here laughing at me.
That actually is support. That is true honesty from a real friend.
Oh, you're one of those guys. I tell it real.
Yeah, I keep it real. You are probably going to eventually need to go to jail because of gambling, and you aren't going to quit dip, so why even kid yourself?
Real. I guess the only negative part about me is I say what I mean.
I care too much.
Yeah, I talk the truth.
Today is Operation Clownface. It's in full swing. There's a lot to cover.
There's so much to cover. It's crazy. Like I feel like you both kind of were mocking it this morning. I think you both kind of it's funny. It's a funny thing.
I still think it's slightly ridiculous. Like I said this morning, you guys won the Super Bowl
twice.
That was when the whole thing ended. When Goodell had to hand the trophy to Robert Kraft, that was it.
I mean, that happened 2 years ago.
No, but in between was the Brady suspension and everything.
But they still want it right.
So it just feels like at this point, it's like, let's move on. Now, I understand why you would be still upset, and I get the actual like clown face operation is very funny to me. I think it's hilarious that like we are spending $100,000 on towels to belittle a man who probably at the end of the day, like, he probably cares a little bit, but he's still makes $40 million a year.
Because I forgot that until Dave brought it up on the radio, he definitely cares because this was like, we weren't like pumping Goodell t-shirts anymore. And then Goodell, it leaked that Goodell still bothers him.
I'm tired. I don't know how.
And I was like, all right, well,
if you had told me,
it definitely bothers him.
If you had told me though, 2.5 years ago that like when we first found out about Deflategate, 2.5 years later we'd still be talking about this. Like what?
Yeah, no, I mean it's a good grudge. That's where I hate the whole thing because I love the whole thing. Like, I'm very jealous. I think it's going to go very well. I think it's going to be very funny. I think it's going to be very funny. Successful.
Right.
I think it is, and I think it's a very long-standing grudge. Like, you guys are really just still dancing on his grave. I can appreciate all that.
I don't even know if it's a grudge anymore. It's kind of just turned into a playground bully situation.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
You're just,
where it's like, I'm not even mad. I just know this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, I'm the bigger boy.
That's what I'm saying.
And like, this is I've said like I this is funny. Like, I'm not still like. I don't wake up in the morning and I'm not like, Roger Goodell.
But I do think there's a lot of assholes who are like that. And that I think is weird.
Yeah.
To wake up and still be like mad about this, I think is
Yes.
a bizarre complex.
That's kind of that, and you hit exactly what I was feeling. I couldn't vocalize it, but now I realize it's because Goodell, he's submitted. He's tapped out. He can't do anything. So it like to keep beating up someone that's knocked out, it's not as interesting. When Goodell was like just being
When
I'm
Goodell
making
was
the decisions.
almost
I'm
winning,
suspending this
when
guy.
Goodell was winning and
Right.
suspending Brady.
And it was Dave versus Goodell, then it was like, ooh, this
but
is
then
interesting.
I
you dominated.
disagree.
Now
I
it's
think
just
it's like
he's tapped
more
out.
fun
He's
now
set
that
up.
he's
Of course
scared.
it's more
Well,
fun.
yeah,
Like
dude,
now
running
that
up the
he's
score.
Yeah.
We're watching
it's the
a
second
blowout,
half
we're
of
like,
07.
It was cooler when it was a close game.
I've said
Right.
that, like, I've long said that, like, I like Deflategate because it gave us something to have. It gave us an opponent.
Because football wasn't fun.
The Patriots hadn't had an opponent in a long time, like a real one, and this gave us
the
one.
air in Denver
The air in Denver.
is still an opponent.
It's like
it's like these intangible things that
Yeah.
you have to compete against.
Yeah.
Air levels and fucking.
And it's just like it once Deflategate was done, or even like once it started, it was awesome because like it was exhausting, but it was just like nice. We finally have like the evil emperor because we were the evil.
You
emperor.
are the
but now we have one. Now there's a bigger
you
one.
are the cocksuckers.
There's to you, of course, yes.
To the world.
We're your Goodell.
So is it weird?
And we
Is
have,
it-
but at least now we have a Goodell.
Is
too.
it weird when the Cowboy fans are like, "We're in on the cause," and you're like,
Fuck you guys.
Yeah, like it's domestic abuse.
We're
I'm
not
gonna-
really
I'm
into
gonna
this.
Step away from that one.
I've seen that a lot.
Can you make the same shirt
Like,
in
as a-
Cowboys
yeah.
colors? Like, absolutely fucking
As a
not.
Cowboys fan, I'm with you guys now, and you guys are like, eh.
It's like, dude, we were talking about PSI, like
Yeah.
not like
Right.
beating the
That's
shit out
also
of
why
people.
Deflategate was like fun because it
Right.
was all so
It
stupid.
was not serious ever.
Right. It became like a actual, real suspensions and shit. But the actual topics were fun to just scream at each other.
Is tonight the end though? Like, or is Dave?
No,
like, that's the thing.
Dave.
Well,
Yo,
this
let
is
me tell you
also
this.
Goodell's fault because he just hasn't come back. Like, if he came back at some
did
point
for the preseason game.
yeah, the preseason game, tried to sneak his ass in there.
I'll tell you
but
this
like, if
much.
he had come back for like regularly scheduled
That
events
is-
like he always does,
That is true what Goodell did. But Dave, he's like institutionalized. He can't stop himself.
Yeah, he can't.
Like he's like Brooks in Shawshank. Like he doesn't know how to live a normal
Right.
life without this grudge.
Right.
So I could see all of New England being like, all right, it's done, and Dave being like, we're
No,
releasing
I don't know.
another shirt. We're doing it again.
I don't
Like,
think it'll ever be done. I think he'll always be booed. I mean,
for sure.
It's
He'll
the
always
same
be
way.
a
I
villain.
mean, that's
But,
anywhere
like,
he goes to the NFL.
I think
he's
Dave's
booed
gonna
every draft.
need another operation to keep his like.
I think after
heart
this,
beating.
I think this is going to do it. The fact that he's like
running
he's
away.
being run out of
well,
town
so,
again.
So these are the storylines that are going around now. Sounds like Goodell will be at the game, will be like present during pregame, but then
Pre-game before most people get in. Like
Right.
it's going to
So
be
he's gonna
intentionally done
basically on
early.
the
basically
studio.
once shit is cooking, he's gonna be hiding.
Yeah, there's gonna have the studio or the little set on the field with Bob Costas. He's gonna sit with him, get some softball questions, then he's gonna get the fuck out of there.
Which is a cowardly move.
Very cowardly.
The other thing is the Crafts are not allowing him in their booth, their box.
Which is crazy because I've never seen Roger Goodell sit anywhere.
I don't know
but
where
Kraft
where the
box.
commissioner goes if he's not in like, the owner's
The
box.
commissioner always sits in the owner's box.
Home.
Yeah.
He's going home.
It's
back
also
here in his office.
Foxboro will not be showing him on screen
On the
because he
Jumbotron.
won't be there.
Right. But yeah, that was a release statement that was very, very well written where it was like, Roger Goodell is clearly not going to be there for the game, but they want people to think that he is
He
not
will
running.
be there. Yeah.
He's running.
Yeah, you just can't. If you're gonna do that, you just need to
See, and that's,
do it.
Would
Not
you-
release it.
would you
and
stay?
That's my
Like
point.
if you couldn't like be part of the joke, or at least like kind of have a laugh at yourself.
Yeah.
Which he can't do because
I think
he's
you
the head
gotta-
of the league.
I think you got to take this and just stay.
But that's my point, right? So
And get booed.
This
Whatever,
would be
who cares? Just
interesting.
fucking get booed.
This would be interesting to me if Roger Goodell, if there was a chance while we were watching tonight, Roger Goodell was shown on the jumbotron and everyone booed him, because then it's like, wow, that's a moment. But the fact that he's just running scared and he's tapped out of this whole thing and he's like relenting, like it's not a story.
But, like, who
you know?
cares about getting
the chase
booed?
is over?
Now you look. I think it's so much more embarrassing to run and have like
Yeah.
a press release.
Yes.
That's true.
I would do the Pat Riley. Just sit there and be like, yeah, boo.
Yeah, right.
let's
Be the
fucking
bad
go.
guy. He
Whatever.
tried to do that too with the draft.
yeah,
Yes.
he tries to give the wave.
Yes.
Yeah.
Come on, Philly, come on. There you go.
But he didn't, see,
You
that's,
got to
he's
commit.
the-
He doesn't want to
wanna
commit.
be the
It's like
villain.
everyone else.
And like, how is he not
just
used to it by now?
Yeah.
It's been for
That's your job. You get paid
14,
to be
15
get
years
to get
longer than
booed.
that?
$40 million, I would go sit my ass right in the middle of the field and just be like, go ahead, throw shit at me. I don't care. $40 million.
But the thing is, he cares. That's why this operation is going to like actually work, because this bothers him to the point that apparently NFL people have gone down to Olympia Sports, who sell our merch, and said, if you don't take the Goodell clown shirts down, you're no longer allowed to sell any NFL merch at all. So that's like some Gestapo shit.
Well, this is where they're so fucking stupid with this shit. Because
They're handling everything so poorly as always.
They basically, it's like a raging forest fire, and they're just walking up to random spots and like trying to drop like a little Dixie cup of water on it.
Right.
Like it's over.
Right.
It's over.
Yeah,
Every
just
time we
let
try
it burn.
to fight it,
Let it burn
it's
all
gonna
the
look
way down
way
and
worse.
start over, you
Yes.
fucking morons.
What did Olympia do? Because, like, I mean, they did this with Playmakers back in ESPN days, and ESPN was like, oh, fucking K. Like,
Well, I think
and
what-
granted the rights to
Yeah.
a live football game are bigger than
But it's all
merchandise
probably-
sales, but it's
all
still like that's.
proportional.
I'm sure jersey sales are a significant portion
No,
of
they
Olympia Sports.
probably push the poor manager around. Because
Yeah.
like if you're a manager at Olympia Sport, you're like, I don't want to lose my fucking job.
I'm also sure you could be like, all right, we take them down. Like, are you gone?
Yeah.
Which is also probably what's going on with the police right now. They're running. There's conflicting reports about the police. Dave got a call from the head of the Foxboro Police, being like, "What do you guys need?" Which is outrageous.
Which could have easily just been a random
Stoolie for sure. So whether that's true or not, it could be easily be a random.
He's
Stoolie.
right.
It easily could be the head of the Foxboro Police. being
Dave
like,
is ripe to get duped tonight. Like because when Dave gets in his like journalism mode, where he's like, I got sources. This guy hit me. Like this guy emailed me. This guy texted.
when
like,
Dave is like breaking the story or is the story, he fucks it up. Like,
Yeah,
people can fuck with
right,
him,
right.
You know,
because like people just start calling him. Like everyone has his number. They call him, they email him. They're like, hey,
Dave
you know.
tweeted out his number years ago, just never changed
Yeah,
it.
right.
He
So
just
it's like
kept it.
So he is right. People are so he's in a perfect position where he will believe anything anyone says to him.
so the one side is that they're calling and helping. The other side that we got a call today on radio that they're driving around the parking lot trying to take towels away from people. I don't know. I don't
The
fucking
parking
care.
lot situation is weird because, as I understand it, the lot doesn't open until 3-4 hours before game time, maybe. And this
So, like,
call
what's
was at
even going
1
on
p.m.
right now, yeah.
And he's like, we're in lot 3 outside the pro shop. I'm
the
like,
cop
how
was-
are you in there?
Right. That's probably why the cop was like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
It's not the towels. It's
Oh
like, you shouldn't
wait,
even
no,
be.
but he said there was a release of a sneaker, right?
Yeah, I didn't realize it was outside the pro shop. Pro shop's different. Like, you could definitely get to that. I thought you meant like he was across the street from the stadium. pro shop, he could definitely be there.
That's
Robert
right,
Kraft
this
dropped
is-
his new
This
pair
guy
of
was
Air
probably
Force
outside the
Ones.
pro shop trying to sell them.
Yeah.
That's probably what he was doing.
It would suck though. Like the only way tonight really would suck for Barstool is if they show the crowd and like no one has a towel. I don't know how that would end up happening.
Yeah, but you know what? I love that.
Well, yeah, it would be good for Dave. It would be good to like hate against Dave.
Yeah.
But it would suck as a whole because
like we didn't-
if you remove yourself from this situation, right? Like I don't like remove yourself from your hatred for Dave. There's no other website in the
could do
world
this,
that can
yeah.
do what we're doing
I know.
tonight. So like, there's a part of me there that has pride in
Yeah.
what's being put together.
But as always, like my hate for Dave and
Right.
rooting for him to
It's
fail
we're
always
the-
trumps everything.
Kevin and I are the ultimate just what do you
against Dave.
do? What do you do? Because
But that's what you do. You
because
just,
it's cool.
you
Like,
just root against Dave.
Dude, the fact we handed out towels to like a bunch of stoolies and they're like only a few of them tried to put it on eBay. Everyone else was like, yeah, we're here. We're like
Yeah.
a foot army for you. But then Dave.
It was
no,
it
fuck
was
it.
crazy that like we handed out 60,000 towels and like 50 ended up online.
That's why we're
And-
the best website. But
and those people
but then
were
Dave.
quickly,
Dave-
like their lives were ruined
Yeah.
for a split second.
Dave brought hell onto them.
So I mean,
For towels.
that's all the Operation Clownface nuts and bolts. We'll see how it goes tonight. I guess we'll recap it tomorrow on radio.
And the game's gonna suck. That's the best part.
The game will be an absolute.
The game will be
so excited for
the game will
football
be
to
a
be back.
show. It'll be an entertaining show because it'll be. I think a lot of the game will be in the crowd because I think it was a 0%
You know what
chance.
this
NBC
is?
is gonna
It's
show
just
the
like
crowd.
Mayweather McGregor, where it's like the game will be the game, it'll be fine, but it's all about the storylines
Right.
surrounding it.
NBC's not
and
gonna
it's
show
going
the
to end
crowd.
exactly. The Mayweather's Patriots and Mayweather.
Yeah.
You know exactly what's going to happen here, and it's just the storyline surrounding it.
NBC's gonna show the crowd when like they're gonna do those shots where they get a guy on the field to take shots where no one knows that the camera's getting them. So it just gets like people just
Random
hanging
people
out.
who aren't ready to, like, hold
They're
it
not
up.
gonna go. No way does NBC go like through the stands with a camera. Like here we go, 3, 2, 1, go. No way. There's no way. Like I.
No, what you
This
need,
is
what
the
you
power-
really
I
the
think,
higher levels will
like
say
Dave
that
said
when-
on the radio, like according to that article, like they were like we're covering all the storylines.
Yeah,
like there's
I guess.
that's a lot. That's a huge portion of the
That
game.
means
There's
that
70,000
what you
people there
really
watching
need-
it.
You know
is
how
a
they do
huge
that
part of-
though? Al Michaels will have a towel in the booth and be like, and they're passing out these towels.
Yeah.
What you really need is a touchdown celebration, like someone like almost like jump into the stand, like be right by the crowd, because it's like you got to put the guy on the camera who just fucking scored a touchdown, and you need towels on towels on towels
You know
in
what?
that one camera shot.
You know what would have been all time is if Dave had if he really had the power he thinks he does, if he had some inside people with the Patriots, and when they unveiled the banner, it's just a banner of Goodell's clown face.
Imagine that.
How unbelievable would
Well,
that
I mean, they were going to do something like that if Brady was suspended for the first game back after the first Super Bowl.
Right.
They were going to just drop. They weren't going to drop the banner, the Super Bowl banner, until Brady was back. And the banner they were going to drop was Tom Brady, 4-time Super Bowl champion, whatever. So they're not above
That
pettiness.
pettiness. Yeah.
God,
They will get petty.
that would be hilarious.
Right.
I mean, there's no way they
Holy
do that, but
shit.
Just cut to
it's
cut
still
to
a nice
Kraft in
dream
his
to
box,
have.
Just a big
smirking.
Barstool logo.
Yeah. Chances that Dave ends up in the Kraft box by any chance? Is that a thing?
I don't think so.
I would
That would
say
annoy me.
slim to none,
really
but I
annoy me.
wouldn't say
If
zero.
I see Dave, yeah, it's not zero. That's the thing. If I see Dave in that dumb shirt in the box, like rubbing elbows, we'll never hear the end of it.
We'll never hear the end of anything Dave
Maybe.
does.
Maybe the stadium
is
will, like,
never,
blow up tonight and
dude,
you'll all be
it
dead.
doesn't matter where he sits. We're never hearing the end of anything.
Sorry, Mama Coley. You are a casualty of war here. This is collateral
That's
damage.
fucked up, Kevin.
I'm there.
Yeah, no, I don't
Easy
care.
with Mama.
I'm like rooting.
I
for
totally
you.
forgot you were going to.
Kill
All right,
'em
so
all.
you can blow it up.
Never mind. I get it now.
Moving on, the Barstool drama of the day, of the last night, was Keith, your boy Kmarko, just body bagging, motherfuckers. You know, it's not often that Keith will really mix it up the way that some of us do at Barstool, but when he does, you take notice, and when he does it right. So this chick from Bleacher Report was complaining that we put up a post. It was a very attractive high school, college.
Let's get that
college
clear.
hockey.
Don't say that.
She was very hot. Keith said this
Don't
is the
say
hottest.
that. Don't say that. She's not hot. She's just a nice girl.
She's just an ice hockey player. That's all.
She's
Very
Great athlete.
talented.
Good stats.
she has hair.
Right, and she's a face
Yeah.
on with the hair
Hair.
surrounding
Yeah.
her.
There you go.
And she plays hockey. Keith put this post up. Very flattering as always, because we are always nice to very pretty girls.
Yeah.
And it was described
Nice to
as
all girls.
Yeah. Whoa.
that's all people. All people matter.
Whoa.
All people matter.
That's ridiculous.
And she called it fucking nauseating.
The Bleacher Report girl did. Yeah, so I put it up. I didn't even say she was hot. I posed the question, is she the hottest college athlete in America?
That's just a question. Just asking a question.
She is. And so then that was up for a day, and then yesterday she slid in the DMs, no big deal, said, hey, can you guys please take this down? I don't want to get in any trouble. Thank you. And
Which is
just like we
always
always
do.
Yeah, always. So
Anytime, every girl ever put up smoke show wise has asked permission. Anytime girls ask to be taken down, we take them down.
yeah.
Just how we
So
do
I
things.
clicked over. I just moved it to drafts. I said, yeah, no problem. And then I went back to writing. Then at 7:30, like 7 hours later, Awful Announcing put up a story quoting the Bleacher Report girl. So they said that it was a big story, but it was 3 tweets. It was a Bleacher Report girl, Complex girl, and a Twitter egg with 0 retweets and 0 likes. And that was the whole story.
Controversy.
Yeah. So they were saying that we like deleted it and we're like going to be in legal trouble or blah 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 blah. Yeah, so that kinda,
The fucking roaches, man. They're always
Once I said like that we do because this Natalie chick, she went on to say that like someone defended it by saying we rate guys too, which I do probably a disturbing amount. I probably do it
too much.
I skew to rating guys
too much, yeah.
and the
That's insane.
that's insane. And so the chick replied to this girl. She said.
woman.
Woman.
I say chick.
Journalist.
I say chick, and I call guys
Woman
guys.
replied to the woman.
I don't do woman bands. It's too
Women
formal
were
for me.
replying to
That's
each
like
other.
two
Yeah,
in
me
a
too.
stead. Like
Yeah.
I don't do it. You're all two. You're all
You know how chicks
you're
do when
chicks
they
and
get
dudes.
together.
And the
They be shopping.
she said there will never be an article written that says Jimmy Garoppolo the hottest QB in the NFL. And I said no, that's actually correct. I wrote.
No, you said Tom Brady was hotter than him.
I did, yeah. and
that's
that's
wrong.
why
That's
I
a wrong
clarified.
take.
I said I didn't write that. I said, are the Patriots the hottest team in the NFL? And then she said, oh, you're so cute being tongue in cheek. I'm like, excuse me.
I was being serious.
Every word,
dead ass
every
serious.
word I said in that fucking blog
Yeah.
is true, and it's
Yeah.
insulting for me.
That's what that is.
You're
That-
coming at me now.
That's like profiling almost. That's
Yeah.
like,
like, oh, I
assuming.
can't be a little bit gay because I work for Barstool Sports.
That's some bullshit. That is assuming one's sexuality. Give me a break.
Bro, say you can't think a guy's hot. Fuck you, man.
These people are
It's
just
fucking bullshit, Pat.
Keith ruined her, and she has no response because Keith pointed out, as everyone knows, Bleacher Report was basically the first site ever to do the like hot chicks slideshows, and they deleted it all,
Wags,
and they just pretend it doesn't
wags
exist.
on wags on wags.
That's the worst thing Bleacher Report ever did. Was
Yeah.
like making popular or possibly inventing
The wag.
The wag.
Yeah.
It's the worst fucking word in the world. I
Dan,
hate
tell
it.
them what their number one page view post of 2012 was.
What was it?
Boobtastic slideshow.
That's
25 most
And then, they got,
boobtastic.
and then Turner bought him for $200 million.
That money that they're all spending now, and that woman's paycheck is fucking titty money.
It's blood. It's blood
titty
diamonds.
money from back
blood
in 2012. And she sat there on Twitter last night being like, notice how everything you're talking about, that we haven't written anything like that since 2012. Well, let me tell you something. If we're not going to be judging sites on current content, and we're not going to be digging up old issues and old jokes, well, then you're all out of fucking material for Barstool.
Well,
Because that means
your
not
Twitter.
all material. I'm still
Twitter's
here.
still-
I'm still doing things. But
I was gonna say,
size
like,
6
a month
skinny
ago,
jeans
you said
is
you
out.
hated Jews and wanted
Brady,
them to die.
I said excluding me. Brady Babygate out. Bringing the word cunt back. All that's out because that all happened in the past. Apparently now there's a statute of limitations.
Yes.
Yep.
But
They're
yeah, I'm
just the
still
worst.
here, so.
There's no. I mean, these people, they just run around with their internet pitchforks looking to be upset all the time. And all they do it for is their stupid retweets and likes and someone to respond being like, oh, you're so right. And like some dude who's, sticking out. Like, it's just the dumbest shit.
And
And
another
the
thing
thing is, they're fucking, like, people started tweeting me her screenshots. Keith, I don't know if you got these, but, like, it's her being like, I think Edelman's so much hotter than Amendola, or I'm more
Which
of an
is fine.
Amendola.
You're allowed to
Which
do
is
that.
totally fine.
But don't
They're
throw
public,
stones.
They're public figures. And I believe in Title IX, and that's why we should be able to say this public figure
Title
is a
IX, throw it at him.
hot chick.
hot chick.
Woman.
Yep.
They, what bothered me
Female.
too is people being like, tweeting at Keith, being like, you're triggered. Why are you giving her attention? It's like,
I was
some-
triggered.
No, but
As you
triggered
should
is
be.
also
I like how
lost.
Keith is owns it. He's
Triggered's
like, yo, I'm
lost
fucking
its-
People
triggered.
don't know what the word trigger means. They
No.
don't know what the word troll means.
No,
they don't
they
know
don't.
what any of these
Triggered,
words mean anymore.
triggered is long past because it's if you just
You
respond
react.
to someone,
Yeah.
it's your triggered.
I
It's lost
I was
its
super
spike.
triggered.
Dude,
I was very
all the
triggered.
words-
Yeah, that's fine, but it has lost
was
its
mad.
bite.
Every word on the internet now is like dropping like one dose of dye into a huge bucket
Yeah,
of water,
that's how it's diluted.
and it
You know what-
dissipates and it just becomes
Yeah.
nothing anymore.
You know what riled me up?
No,
So I
Hardo doesn't mean anything. They don't mean anything.
got over it last
beautiful-
night.
beautiful image.
I went to bed, slept well. I woke up, little known fact, from a text from PFT commenter who got me riled up
Spy.
all over again.
Stirring the pot.
And I just went off. I usually come in at 7:30.
It was
I came
crazy.
I came in
it
at
was like,
10:30
it was 10
today.
o'clock. I was like,
3 hours.
Well-
I was in bed with my laptop on my chest, just fucking hammering away.
And
Twitter.
I said this on the radio. Say it again. She then went to the defense that like no stoolies understand like PFT's a joke, and it's like that pissed me off more than anything to tell us that our fan base isn't smart enough to know. Like our fan base is smarter than probably Bleacher Report's fan base because all they want is fucking pictures and slides. Like at least we put a couple words. We put like
least we-
three sentences underneath
it
our
might, be,
blogs.
it might be a misogenic sentence
Yeah,
here
right.
and there, but whatever.
there's words. You got to read a little bit.
and really enough with trying to like separate PFT from all these fucking
It's the
PFT
go-to.
pisses his pants with
It's
you.
go-to. Well, no, he
Pours
didn't.
chili
He didn't.
down his
He
Yeah,
did
asshole.
no, he got
He
beef
didn't.
guy.
He got, yeah, well,
stage
that's
fright.
because he is a
stage
fucking
fright.
narc.
Yeah, he is.
That was the real sign. You should have been like, piss.
Yeah, piss
Piss
right
or you're a
now.
fucking
Piss right
narc.
now. Right, it's true.
You little
It's actually now it's making me think about some
Yeah,
stuff.
that's right. If you can't piss in front of us, you're a fucking mole.
I'm thinking about
little
some stuff
spy. All right, well, so
she
you know,
was
you
hot.
got another body on
She
you.
was hot. I stand by. She was hot. My mistake was
Who,
deleting it
Janine?
because
Why don't you call her Janine? What's her name?
Natalie, why you
Natalie
can't
Wiener.
call her
Janine.
Call her Weenie.
ironically, me being too nice is the problem. I deleted it because I was too
Right.
nice and listened to
Chivalry.
her.
It's not dead. It's alive here at Barstool Sports.
She was hot. Yep. All right.
Good work.
That's it. Nice.
The murderer, the assassin.
Hype man.
That's
Hype man
Kmarko.
Dan.
Second half of the
Love
rundown is
it.
brought to you
Love
by
when Keith gets
DraftKings.
angry.
DraftKings is back. Football is back. $1 billion.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. That's what football's saying right now.
See, that's one of those examples. Like, hey, that shirt's awesome.
Thank you.
I wish I could have that. Maybe I'll put like McCown on there. Allow me to reintroduce myself for my 10th team in 16 years.
Yeah. And I don't
Well, I mean-
masturbate. Just a mouthful, but we can get on a shirt.
Let me reintroduce myself for 10 teams in 16 years, and I don't masturbate.
Yeah. There it is.
$1 billion on the line for DraftKings if you draft the perfect lineup. McCown will probably not be in that.
Probably won't. There would be a lot of
there would
things
be
have
no
to go
winners.
wrong.
Take a flyer out on him.
There would be no winners of the $1 billion if that's the case. All you got to do is draft. Not all you got to do. It's difficult, but it's attainable. Draft the top performer in every single slot. You win $1 billion. Even if you don't win the $1 billion, there's still $100,000 of prizes up for grabs this week. You can play for free by using the code Rundown. So go to DraftKings.com, enter the code Rundown, enter into their $1 billion perfect lineup contest, win up to $100,000 in cash prizes, and then also the $1 billion bonus. We got this surfer bro who's just a total liar. He said he was a cancer survivor, a war veteran, and a war photographer, and a professional surfer.
He's none.
And he's none of those things.
Ooh.
And you know what? I don't care. Someone was lying on the internet?
I don't care, but that's just like do 2 out of 3. 3, all those, that's a little much.
So
You're going a little too far.
I would say, if I was lying to someone, I would say that I was a surfer bro. He looks like a surfer
I'd say
bro.
cancer survivor.
because
surfer bro.
here I actually
He
read the
went
story.
surfing.
I read it. I read the story.
I've gone surfing once.
Yeah, we had a little time, so I finished reading it. Those pictures of the guy who looks like a surfer bro, he's a professional surfer. That guy is a professional surfer. It's
He just claims to be him?
It was just this, yeah. So I think it's a bad look for the surfing industry.
Wait. So, like, say you're a surfer, you're a professional surfer. I post a picture of you and be like, that's me. And
Like,
they
it's like
look-
me
they look
having
enough.
Instagram and posting pictures of Tom Brady and being like, this is me.
Gotcha.
But people.
Yeah,
but
so
they-
like
they-
Kelly Slater?
Right,
But
right.
they look similar enough that people, or they just don't care. It was just like,
I just
oh,
don't
yeah.
think anyone knows what this guy really looks
Yeah.
like.
That is bad luck for the industry. It's like, I'm the number one surfer in the world, and nobody even knows.
I don't think that's a bad look for them. I mean, surfer bros by nature, like they're not online. You think surfer bros are on Twitter?
Surfer bros
They're
dominate
surfing.
Instagram.
Can't be on Twitter
They're
when you're
surfing.
on the shred and the gnar.
Nah, but they're always posting pics. They have
Instagram-
GoPros.
Yeah, but
they
the
love
Instagram for a
GoPro.
surfer
Look
bro
at me,
is-
GoPro, there's 2, bro.
That's just because they get paid to go to
Yeah.
Thailand to stay at some fancy hotel and fuck their hot girlfriend so they can shout out and be like, go to Travelocity. That's
happened
basically
there?
all. That's
Yeah. No,
that's
Dan was explaining
I was
Instagram
explaining
ads.
Instagram, yeah. It's the truth.
War photographer is a good one.
Yeah,
That's
what
a great
war?
lie.
What war?
Who cares? The wars.
The
war. I was at the wars.
You know, you were at
I
the
think
war?
that's a really good one. Like, I think that's, probably
Is
some
it-
stolen valor type shit, but I would do it.
I think that's an underutilized one for sure.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
war-
no
Like
one-
'cause
cancer
I don't think
survivor,
you get
no
the
good,
stolen
like-
valor. I think you kind of get the heroism of stolen valor, and you get to play the artsy card.
Right. That's why it's
And
awesome.
you get to be
It's
like, I
the
saw,
sympathy card.
and just like the emotional when you're like, oh, I saw the girl, the children I saw over there, man. Like, it was so sad. You know, I was trying
You
to
think
feed them
PTSD,
water.
That's
yeah.
instant fuck.
Don't
Dude, that-
Plus,
don't play
I mean,
video games
he
around
does-
me.
He's good looking enough to be a surfer bro.
Because it is the surfer, bro. You still haven't seen this
No.
guy.
No, I think
I'm
I have.
confused.
I mean, are all the pictures he posted? The
Wait,
believe
he is
so, yeah.
does he surf?
There's no pictures of his realness?
That's
His
how
real-
I understood it.
Oh,
Francis
wow.
doesn't do a
Can
good
I-
job
can I
highlighting
see a
the
picture of
just
this
the
guy?
important
Francis,
parts of
you're
the
a bad
story.
blogger.
Can I see a picture of this guy?
Yeah.
So this isn't the guy. This is someone else.
Can you pull this up?
I'm
Pat?
very confused now.
The surfer bro blog.
Explain this thing to me.
It sounds like.
Act like I'm 5.
I mean, I saw a bunch of pictures of this guy. He looked kind of hot as shit, but
Oh,
apparently, can't say that. He looked like a very good surfer.
yeah. This is him. I mean, this is a cancer surviving surfer bro.
But that is the surfer.
Correct.
That's not him.
Wait. Oh,
This
okay,
is-
all right.
Because that's
Okay.
a hot guy. If I looked like that and I wasn't a surfer, I would gladly walk around and be like, I'm a surfer bro. Because look at me. I look like a fucking surfer bro.
And you know what? I love what he did, what the guy did, the guy who faked all of this, when he was found out.
Hold on. Oh wait. Okay.
And
All
the
right,
BBC Brazil reached out to him. He replied, you know what? I'm going off the grid surfing for a year. I'm deleting the Instagram. I'm deleting
Hell
my
yeah.
email. I'm deleting everything.
See ya.
Didn't own up to anything. He's just like, yo, I'm out. Fuck it. Like, when you're caught, it's like you get caught cheating and you're like,
pretty
you know
good.
what?
We're done.
You're right. You got me.
Yeah, I'm moving out.
I'll move out. Yeah. You can take the kids. I'll get them on the weekends. I'm the fuck out of here. Like, there's
the
no
other thing about
defense
this
for it.
guy.
I love that. Like, yeah, I fucking did it. Whatever.
So what's the harm here? He got a bunch of Instagram followers. It's not like he was like stealing money or anything. Whatever.
Oh, this guy. He was
People-
just literally taking the pictures and flipping them.
But
That's
whatever,
hilarious.
man. People lie on the internet to look good, look hot.
Yeah, I don't
That's
know
what
why.
Instagram is.
I think
And apparently fucking Chinese whores and Travelocity or whatever.
much like sex sells. Like I think like the only reason this is a big story is because he's hot. Like people do this all the fucking time. It's catfish. It's a show. It's been on
Yeah.
for like 5 years.
We don't have a picture of the real guy.
Well, that is kind of cheating if I just were to post like hot dudes and be like, that's me.
This is me.
That's a little. You got to mix in a couple of your own face. And
Well, then you kind of out yourself, don't you?
well, that's why I was very confused. Be like, are you the surfer or not? All right, that's the rundown. Any after show? You're going up to Foxboro.
Yeah. Be safe.
I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go to Foxboro.
What would you do if you walked? Okay, just real quick.
yeah,
If you
yeah.
walk and you're walking into the stadium and you walk right by Roger Goodell, one-on-one, what do you do?
Sack tap.
That's good. That'd be good. Hard to go to jail for that.
100% a sack tap. That would be great. Now I hope that happens.
Yeah, just tell it. Just tell people. Speaking of the fraudster, just tell people you sacked
I
that.
sack tap. Well, there's a lot of people won't be watching this till after the game, so I did sack tap Roger Goodell.
Yeah. Second. What is Kevin doing?
Listen to the Sal Pal.
You suck.
Sal Pal covering the billboard and the towel. Very hyped up. All the fans getting half the towel.
5 miles north of Gillette Stadium, this billboard with this depiction
No
of
mention
Roger
of us.
Goodell on Route 1 South. So everybody coming down
Sal Pal's juiced up.
south from Boston, south on Route 1 can see this billboard.
Those glasses are ridiculous.
I think he looks good.
Of course you do.
Will be handed a towel with that exact same depiction of the commissioner on it to wave around here in the stadium.
No,
Oh,
he
the
wouldn't say
fans.
anything. Say our
Got
names.
it.
That's it.
Down
Say
from
our
Boston.
All right, that's the rundown. The white quilted crew necks will be on sale Monday. People have been asking about them, so they will be in the store, available for purchase Monday. Only like a couple hundred of them total, so got to get them like right when they drop. So be on the lookout for that Monday morning. That's the rundown.